Greetings to everyone here. It's been a pleasant day here right now. So, yeah, I'm happy to see you all again. Yeah, and the lesson that we are going to learn today will be from page 83 to 86 based on this non-textbook dual channel. And the theme today will be science and technology. As usual, the objectives for the day, they are here. 1. Listen and read a dialogue. Well, there will be exercises given after that. 2. Label pictures. And 3. Analyze illustration and understand the short text given. And 4. Learn to write a short essay on opinion. And there are 3 things here that you need to touch on. Well, you need to agree or disagree to the topic given. 2. Supporting details should be included in the writing. And the final one would be to reaffirm your point of view. So that's it for the 4 objectives of this lesson from page 83 to 86. On page 83, the question here asks you to listen to a discussion about a project and answer the questions below. Now, from what you can see here, this is a dialogue, and we are going to go through the dialogue together. All right, June. Hi, Sue and Malik. What are you guys doing? Sue. Oh, hi, June. I am discussing a project with Malik. Malik. Yes, we are doing some activities during this weekend. June. A project? Some activities? Can I join you guys in the discussion? Sue. Of course. We are planning to do an abandoned pet love and care project. Malik. That's right. We are going to find abandoned pets, clean and feed them, and later bring them to the animal adoption center. June. Really, guys? That's awesome. Can I help you in the project as well? Malik. Sure, June. After we finish our project, we also going to volunteer at the animal shelter. Sue. We are going to meet at my house this weekend. You can come too, June. June. All right, I will. Thank you so much for the opportunity, guys. Right. So, here we are going to answer some questions after going through the dialogue. Let's take a look at the questions here. 1. Who are the speakers in the discussion? Well, as you can see, there are 3 people there. So, we have June, Sue, and Malik. Right, so the answers, as you can see, definitely is a C. Alright, so you just need to circle the C. For me, I'll just underline. Alright, now 2. What is the topic of the discussion? Let's go through the answers, the options given here. A. About a camping trip during the holiday. About a part-time job at an animal shelter. Or about an abandoned pet care and love project. So, if you remember what you have read just now, or what you have listened, let's go through this for a while. Here, we are planning to do an abandoned pet love and care project. So the answer will be C. Alright, question 3. Where will they take the pets they saved to? Alright, where will they take the pets they saved to? Where would that be? Bring them to the animal adoption center? Yes. And it is in the option B. B. You can circle the answer, right? Circle B. And as for What will they do after finishing the project? Adopt the pets, meet at Sue's place, or volunteer at animal shelter? Let's take a look. After we finished our project, we're also going to volunteer at the animal shelter. So the answer will be C. And 5. Where will Sue, June, and Molly meet this weekend? Oh, that's very easy. You see here we are going. As you can see here, Sue say we are going to meet at my house this weekend. And you can come too, June. So very simple. At Sue's house. Alright, pretty simple, isn't it? All the questions here, they are very straightforward and the answers are very easy to find. Alright, so that's it for page 83. Now let's go to the next page. On page 84, there are 2 exercises here, but we should start with the first exercise here first, which is discuss with the class and label the picture below correctly with the words given. So we shall learn the words here. This is a vocabulary alert, and we are going to try to understand what these nature are. So let's read through this together. Canyon, cave, cliff, beach, coast, desert, island, forest, waterfalls, valley, river, mountain, ocean, reef, lake. So before you answer the questions, before you label the pictures here with the words, well, there are 6 pictures here, so you need to label the 6 pictures with the words given here. But before that, I would like you all to learn what all these nature means. So here I have personally hand-drawn some nature according to the vocab here given. Alright, now because I'm not using any PowerPoint or any software to get all this shown to you, so well, I've personally hand-drawn this to help you in understanding the vocabulary here better. So the first one, what do you think? As you can see, these are the sort of like, looks like mountain, but you can see part of it being sort of like cut off. Right, I can see river here. So what would this be? Can anybody know? Try to guess. Here. Okay, here. Alright, as you can see, the first picture here will be canyon. Canyon. 2, as you can see, there's a big hole here. And this is a big rock at the back, little rocks at the front. So it's a cave. Alright, cave. The third picture here, there's a tree on top of the hill here. And down there is this, sea. Alright, so this is the cliff. This area is the cliff. Some people will accidentally fall off the cliff, so it's a very dangerous place. You better stay away, from this kind of cliff, Alright, this kind of place. And the next one will be, this. Alright, you can see that there's a coconut tree, and this is the beach. And the sea is right here, the mountain on the other side. So this is called the beach. Beach. And the next one here. What is this? Yes, so here I would say this is the, no, this is actually a coast. As you can see, the coast, a coastal area, sometimes we would say coastal area. All right, so this is the coast, as you can see, sea and then rocks, yeah, and then this is the sand. All right, sand. All right, next picture. What do you see? Cactus. Well, the ground is sort of like cracked, yeah, and the sun is brightly shining. So this is the desert. And here this is filled with trees, yeah, and this is the forest. And the next picture here, you can see water falling down, probably 100 meter high. So this is the waterfall. Alright, here as you can see, mountains on two sides. Alright, and there's water, river flowing along the valley. So this is the valley. Alright, so there are people living in the valley area all over the world. Okay, the next one here, very simple. River, as you can see, yeah, there's a little tiny jetty here. So this is the river. Next picture. Okay, let me check. Yes, here. The picture here is, you can see the huge mountain, and this is the pinnacle of the mountain, probably with some ice covering the top part. So this is a mountain. And as you can see, there's another coconut tree here, and there's a little island, all right, surrounded by water, sea. So this is an island. Wow, all right, coming here, you can see some waves, yeah, sea. All right, so this would be the ocean, yeah, the ocean. Now, over here, you can see some sea stars. Yeah, sea stars. Some people call it starfish, but they are actually called sea stars. And these are the reefs, as you can see, in the seabed under the deep sea water. So this is reef. And for the last picture here, you can see water here with trees. Well, up next to each other, two trees next to each other. So this is called a lake. All right, so I'm just drawing a small one. Normally a lake is a big one, a huge one. All right, so these are the pictures that I've drawn for you for better understanding of the words that you learned today about nature. All right, now let's go to the exercise here. As you can see, what is this? Do you still remember what I've shown you? This is called mountain. The second picture, if you still remember, cactus over here, the ground is sort of like cracked, yeah, very dry, and the sun is up high there, so high up there. So this is the desert. Alright, the desert. Do not confuse with the word D-E-S-S-E-R-T. That's called desert. And that is edible, for this is inedible. So be careful with the word desert, an S or double S. The next picture here, wow. As you can see, people are enjoying themselves here. Alright, so this will be beach. Okay, next picture. You can see an isolated island. Yeah, so this is an island. Pretty simple, isn't it? And the next one will be, as you can see, right, this is the river. And as you can see, water falling down from the mountain, and this will be the waterfall. Waterfall. Okay, so that's the first exercise on page 84. Right, from page 84 to 85, the second exercise will be read the text carefully in each question and choose the best answer A, B, or C. Now here it requires you to analyze the pictures and the text given. So let's take a look at the first question. What do you see in the picture? Well, this is the picture of an earth with a hand, faucet, water dropping, dripping. Alright, and let's take a look at the question. From the picture, it is important for us to A. Wash hands using soap. B. Save water to protect earth. C. Make sure the plants are protected. So what will your answer be? Alright, so let's see. Wash hands? Well, it seems okay. Let's take a look. The second one, save water to protect earth. I would say number 2 will be more important in a bigger picture. It covers this top and A and C. So the answer I would say will be B, save water to protect the earth. Alright, let's go to question 2. The wordings here, they are not very clear because it's very tiny. But anyway, let's take a look. Wireless technology. A will include LTE high-speed through 1G. B will provide more expensive rates. And C is battery efficient. So, well, number A will not be the answer. Definitely it's out because it's now 5G already. And B will provide more expensive rates. Over here it means less expensive. Alright, less expensive, and battery is of safe battery. Alright, the consumption is lower, so I would say the answer will be C. Let's go to question 3. The features of futuristic cars are the following except they, so take note of the word except. Alright, now this is the symbol of internet connection. This is the charger, charging. And so let's take a look. A, can be recharged. B, require no driver. C, have wireless internet. So A and C, they put it here. So the word except, that means none of these are included in. So B will be the answer. This is not in the picture. Alright, question 4. From figure 1, the pressure that crushed the empty can came from the... Well, let's take a look at the illustration here. Figure 1. Water pressure crushing empty can. So A here, the first picture, water in can over stove. Hot is hot and can turn upside down and dip in cold water. Can is crushed by water pressure. Alright, so crushed. The pressure that crushed the empty can came from the water. Yeah, it all talks about water. Alright, so the answer will be A, water. As for question 5, well, this requires you to go through the reading a bit, yeah? Alright, let's read. At first, people will travel to and from the hotel in small spaceships like the American Space Shuttle. So holidays at the hotel will be costly. Costly here means expensive. A 3-day holiday will amount about $60,000. But in the future, the process of traveling will be much easier. Because we will take off using larger spaceships. These ships will carry up to 50 passengers and land at airports like normal planes. So 5, to travel in the future will be A, cheaper but more difficult. B, more expensive but easier. C, like normal times. So is it like normal times? Let's take a look at A. Cheaper but more difficult? No, it mentioned here that it will be costly, expensive. So A will not be the answer. All right, like B, more expensive but easier. Costly, easier. All right, could be the answer. C, like normal times. Well, it will be easier, so it should be, well, fast, it should be fast traveling. So B would be the best answer. Let's go to question 6. All right, another text here. Hi, Ahmad, the venue for the future exhibition has changed to the plenary hall in Convention Center Annex building, and the talk will start 2 hours earlier than usual. Make sure you make yourself available at that time. So let's take a look at the question. The message informs Ahmad about A. New building built for the exhibition, B. Changes of place and time for the exhibition, C. The availability of the plenary hall for exhibition. Now it's stated here it will be changed, all right? Changed to plenary hall. So changes of place is here, and the time will start 2 hours earlier, and a change of time for the exhibition. So B will be the answer because they fit in the two requirements in the text here. All right, let's go to the next question. Question 7. Robotic competition. Eligibility. 1. Must work in group of 3. 2. Malaysian citizen aged 15 to 19 years old. 3. Produce an eco-friendly robot. All right, question here says the participants of the robotic competition could win if they A. are locals, B. are foreigners, C. work individually. Okay, so individually, no, definitely it's not, because you are supposed to work in a group of 3 people. Foreigners, no, it should be Malaysian citizen, so our locals would be the answer. Alright, this question is pretty simple, easy. Let's go to question 8. Alright, tomorrow's children will eat differently from their parents. Many modern homes don't have a dining room because the occupants usually eat their meals in front of the television. In the future, families eating together at home will be an unusual event. Oh my. Alright, food will be heated in a microwave. If there is a cooker, it will be on the dining table rather than in the kitchen. Well, I hope my children wouldn't be like this. Okay, so let's take a look at question 8. Eating together as a family in the future, A, will be something uncommon. B, is done at respective dining rooms. Well, this is out. C is to include both children and their parents. No, they sit in front of television, so no, C is definitely out. So the only option left will be A, will be something uncommon. That's something unusual. Alright, so that's it for the exercise from page 84 to 85. Now the next exercise will be writing. On page 86, this is the short writing on opinion, and the question here goes like this. Do you agree that greenhouse effect is real? So what you are going to write here will be an opinion, which is a personal point of view based entirely on personal judgment about an issue that can be argued both ways. And opinions can be a result of a person's view, understanding, feelings, and beliefs. And when writing an opinion, always consider A, whether you agree or disagree on the topic, B, supporting your point of view with examples, facts, beliefs, and etc. And C, providing a conclusion to reaffirm your point of view. Now, once the stance on the matter is determined, you will then need to provide main points and supporting details to back up your point of view. here there are 2 points of view here, and you must agree or disagree. Let's take a look at the first paragraph. Now here, in my opinion, I agree. All right, agree or disagree. All right, but I agree that greenhouse effect is real. The effects can clearly be seen throughout the world, not in just one area. Right, so the first part is done. For the opening part, let's go to the next paragraph. Alright, as you can see here, the second paragraph. This is the body paragraph, whereby, as you can see, the first part here. Let's go through the second paragraph together. First, we can see just how much the climate has changed. Hurricanes and floods are frequently happening as of late. For example, America was struck by 4 violent hurricanes: Harvey, Irma, Jose, and Maria, in the span of a month. So here, the first sentence here is what we call the main point. All right, main point. And the rest will be supporting details. Supporting details. Yeah, where you need to write and support the main idea with some examples and some explanation. All right. Now, let's go to the next paragraph. Let's go through these together. Next, the polar ice caps and glaciers are rapidly melting, causing the sea level to rise. Studies have shown that the global sea level has risen 2.6 inches, which was the highest recorded. Well, here, the main point will be this. Okay, next, the polar ice caps and glaciers are rapidly melting. So this will be the main point. The second main point, all right, the second main point, this is the first. All right, the second main point. And the rest, as usual, it will be the supporting details. Supporting details. All right, I don't know whether this 2.6 inches is an old record or not, but you can check it out on the internet, see how high has the global sea level risen now. All right, and the final for conclusion. All right, these are the reasons why I believe that greenhouse effect is real. If no preventive measures are taken, the world will be in terrible or unimaginable danger. So you just pick either one, or if you have a better adjective, please write down then. All right, so here is to reaffirm your point of view. Right, so here, now, this is very important, the wordings that you put in. These are the reasons why I believe that greenhouse effect is real. Okay, this is the way that you reaffirm your point of view. If you have other ideas of reaffirming your point of view, please write it down then. Alright, so this is how the short writing will be on opinion. Yeah, giving your opinion. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Stay Stay safe and take care. All right, have a great day.